Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, fellow Toastmasters and future Toastmasters. My name is Pornchai. I joined TID Toastmasters in 2016. With hope, I would learn how to converse with people like you. And when I set up to the lesson to give my first speech, I had to hold on to the slides so I wouldn't collapse from fear. And I asked myself, Pornchai, how far I have come? You are wonderful, Pornchai. You are wonderful. Actually, everyone knows that Toastmasters can help with public speaking, but the leadership skill you acquire when taking on roles will transform you into a better speaker and leadership. The question is, are you ready to transform yourself? Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. TRD Toastmaster is here for you. And don't worry anything. Join us. Have fun with us. Okay? I need open the meeting. Let's welcome Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Pitam. Come to the lesson.
Good afternoon, President, fellow Toastmaster, and honorable guest. My name is Varapon Urathon, and today I am Toastmaster of the day. It is my privilege and pleasure to welcome you to TRD Toastmaster meeting today. The club is the one and the only one government club in Thailand. I also would like to welcome to our special guests, DGM Arun and DGM Paisan, to join us today. There are three main parts for our Toastmaster Club meeting today. First, the table topic session, where members can practice their skill, thinking and speaking on their feet. You know what it means? Doesn't mean that you think with your feet. You still think with your brain, but because you stand here on your feet and some people ask you question and you have to answer it without planning before. Or we can call this session in another name as an impromptu speech section. In part 2, which is the prepared speech session, today we have 3 members who will deliver speech based on the 10 projects from the basic communication and leadership manual. The first speaker will present project number 2. The second speaker will present project number 3, and the third speaker will present project number 4. As Toastmaster of the day, it is my duty to introduce the appointment holder who will assist the running of today's program. To keep track of the time spent by each speaker, we have GM Kwang as a timer. For our counter, we keep track of unwanted words in the speech. We also have TM Kwang, so he will be charmer and art culture at the same time. Okay, let's follow our agenda. Before we start the table topic session, I think we have three little activity. The first one is called Word of the Day by TM Boy. Please welcome him.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ratnacha Sukun. It's my pleasure to present the word of the day. For today's meeting of the word habitat. Habitat can be defined as the natural environment of an organism. The type of place in which it is natural for it to live and grow. It is area of uniform environment condition associated of plant and animal. I choose this word because of today is Thai National Elephant Day or Shang Thai Day. The day was made to celebrate and show significant elephant and to Thailand. How the Thai culture depend on elephant, and also to promote awareness about protecting and conserving Thai elephant and their natural habitat. Thank you.
Thank you, TM Boy. So the word of the day is habitat. Because today is the Shang Thai Day, Thai Elephant Day. So that's why he chose this one. Great knowledge for us. Thank you. So let's go to another activity called Thought of the Day by TM Tum. TM Tam. Please welcome him. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. Today, talk about thought of the day. Is embrace best new to learn. Where you need the most improvement. The perfection is an abstract idea. You can come close to it, but not achieve it. In that endeavor, you will come face to face with your own limitation and weakness. Sometimes realizing is on your own, and sometimes make to realize. So, the very tough way, embrace thought, weaknesses, and limitation, and work on them, such that they are honed into your stance. That would be the best gift you can give yourself. Even you try really hard, you will come face to face. Thank you for listening to me.
Thank you, TM. It's a great one, right? So, again, I think we have a game, right? A to Z game, presented by GM Kwang and GMJ. Please welcome him.
Good afternoon, everybody. Mr. President, Toastmaster today, and fellow Toastmaster. For today, it's my pleasure to introduce our new game for today. It's called A to Z game. It's about an exercise. How much you know vocabulary based on the letter A to Z. So let's start.
For example, we will let you start with maybe with Guang first, and then next Vietnam, and then Hazan Kaisan. Just like start with A,
B, C.
yes, which vocabulary, any word is okay. And then who cannot answer the questions, just ask them. And then
The winner.
last
Yeah. Last two or three?
three.
Last three students.
Last three questions, you can eat one and one.
In the basket. Right.
Okay.
So, start by
This
me.
one here.
Okay.
A.
A like ant.
And. Yes. Okay.
Become
E boy.
boy.
E boy.
C cat. Yeah.
Only the animal or
Anything.
okay, D for the plant.
Next one. Yeah. F. Okay. G.
Yeah.
K.
H for heritage.
Heritage. Good one.
Next word.
I for ice cream.
Ice cream.
J for Janus.
Yes. Okay.
K for kite.
Hi.
Hi. Okay.
L.
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 F.
Money.
Money.
Go to you.
And naughty.
Naughty.
P. President.
Q. Like question.
Regular.
S. Singer.
Singer. Are you singer?
T for technique.
Human technique. Okay.
Yeah.
You umbrella.
Yeah. Yes. Where?
Window.
Wow. Windows. X.
S for X-ray.
Oh.
X-ray.
Quick word. X-ray.
Y for yellow.
Yellow.
And Z for zebra.
Yeah.
Good one.
Therefore, give heart, we will use the word in our department. Everything in our department is okay. No matter what in your table is okay. A.
A. In department. A. Analog.
Oh, yes, it's okay.
Bird.
Word. Okay, it's okay. Also in our department.
Chair.
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 Okay.
Days. Eraser.
Yeah. Former staff. Okay. No, it's not okay.
Formal stuff.
Former. Former staff. Your staff. No,
Private.
no, not this. So I'm dead. I'm out.
Okay. It is the loose one. Next.
Yeah.
Van. Van.
No.
Not yet.
It's okay.
F.
F.
G.
Google.
Google.
And phone.
Okay. I.
Five. Four.
I'm in English. I in
Oh, okay.
You have 10 seconds to answer the question.
To make it harder.
Okay, more side.
Yeah.
J. Account.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
K T R.
Okay. Okay. L. Ten. Nine.
Only in our department.
7, 6, 5, 4, 2, 3, 2, 2.5.
My friend Adele.
Wow. Tap out.
Maybe less no need.
Lady.
Maybe yours is okay.
And management.
Yeah,
Management.
And for notebook.
Oh.
Operator.
Yeah. Oh.
QA cũng relationship.
Yes,
Okay.
C. C.
Go to you. Your turn.
Oh, it's too smart.
You? Okay. Tôi nói bạn đi. You.
Ten.
Nine.
9.
8. 7. 6.
Unique. Be the brand.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Also, yeah.
No, it's she said already.
The brand.
Yeah.
It lost now.
Yeah.
Yes, you would
You will.
be already introduced.
She said already. She said các vùng mà. She said it already.
Already.
She just touch ground. You should say another word.
That's the word.
Make me.
So,
Yes, yes. Again.
เอาคำใหม่เข้ามา
Không có bài nào. Already said. Seven. 6, 5, 4, One, and thumbs out, thumbs out. Go.
Ôi, lại tên nữa.
Video. The view.
Okay.
Sit down.
Me? Oh, 0.
Start with A. Who can suggest our new topic? Would be anyone?
อ๋อ อยากเป็นอะไรหมายถึงอยากเป็น
เสนอได้นะคะเอาหัวข้ออะไรดีคะต่อ
The next category would be
อ่า ให้ในหมอ
animal.
Start with A.
And has gone, so you can be an and is already gone.
Okay. Ant eater. Ant eater. ตัวกินมดอะค่ะ
Okay.
B for bat
C. Crocodile.
Dolphin. King Kong.
So you're out. A. H.
LH Hawk. Hawk. iPod.
I try to you're out.
ตัวอะไรวะไอเจเจไอเหรอไอ
And 7, 6, 9. No, anywhere. But I try to draw out. 5. Four, 3, 2, 1. Come down. So you're out. Next, TM King ครับ
I
กับเขา
You already have some.
ไอ้แปลว่าเทียงเก่งอยู่เอานะ So next เทียง apple letter I. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Answer. Next. I am total the song. Five, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Can you word that pronounce the same sound?
No.
Pass me.
Pass. So yeah, next. Beside. Ten. 9.
Your friend can help you.
8. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
I don't know.
So you're out. Next is next.
We still I.
Yes, with I.
Equal na.
Jaguar.
Wow. Yeah. Next. Boy.
Kangaroo.
Yeah. That's okay now. Monkey. 10. 10. 9. 8. Because it's you, eh? 7. 6. 5. 4. 3.
My God.
2. บ้าท่านจะยาว next with N ครับ
And
do your out ไม่ทัน
and
10 9 10 7
Can we call names?
Thai no
Name is kind of in the story name NYMPH name. I kind of think this means another one. I don't you count.
Come on okay 6 5 4
3.
Can we say the word with N, but it can start with other, but it's called net. Okay? Net. TNA. No, it's like net.
No.
Oh God.
So you're out of competition. Next. Next. No. คือทำอะไร
ตันน้อง
N. Your turn. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up.
Pass.
Next. This.
People who already passed, you can go yourself.
Yeah.
Think about it.
I have no idea.
อย่าเพิ่งโซยัมจะคิดออก
Snail. It starts with S. And yes, it's okay.
Mass M A R C E หอย
ไข่มุกอ่ะอ๋อ
เสียงถูก
ไข่มุกอ่ะ
ได้ไหมนับเป็นสับไหม
มันเป็นหอยมุกอ่ะ
One more.
หอยที่เปิดออกมาแล้วเป็นมุกเรียกว่าหอยมุกใช่
ก่อนผมก็รู้
R C E เลย
ที่คนที่เคยเรียนรู้ไม่เคย
Snail. Actually, it's called cartoon fish.
Yes. Okay. This one start with M. And already M. Monkey already.
เอา
คิวเลย
มาคอ
Marco. O. Oh.
P
P.
P
P.
P คิว
Q.
เร็วคิวยูเป็นไงราคาราคาคือราคาคือเทียนในการเรา
R.
Oh.
Again.
Still have 4 people left in the competition, right?
Yes.
ที
รับปิด
Yes, let me try.
S.
S. The next.
Snake. T.
ที่เรามีเรียกทีก็จะ
10,
9.
พูดเลย
8. Seven.
Can that be in the story? Unicorn.
Yeah.
Unicorn.
Okay. I need active. Ten. Anybody count?
Ask me.
Yeah. So you are next. Just like the boy. Three. We still with three.
เขาไว้พายก็เลยจะดู We.
The count 10. But actually we have 3% left, right?
We can give some clue, like the plural of fox, of female fox.
But never mind, you already read last person. That means you are winner. So you can pick anything here.
So we have finished for now,
Yes.
and let's go to the next part of the program. Please welcome
Other one to be tried because today we will do the vote, like who is the best answer of the impromptu speech.
Thank you, TMJ and TM Guang. So I think we spend quite a bit of time, but we have some fun, and we think a lot about which word can begin with the letter that we have to answer. So now let's get to our first part of the meeting, the real one. To provide us with the challenge of today's table topic session, we have Toastmaster Jay. Please welcome her again. Thank you.
Yes, good afternoon again, my fellow Toastmaster and welcome guests. It's my pleasure to take the role of Table Topics Master today. I would like to say that the Table Topic session is the section that provides the opportunity of members and guests to practice their thinking and speaking skills. Why I say that? The reason is we were asked to respond to questions. You will have a very short time for your seat to this lecture to prepare your answer. That's why we call impromptu speech. Today I have 5 questions. Normally we will give the opportunity to the member or guest who has no assignment today. However, if any one of you would like to answer my question, you are so welcome. To answer the questions, I will choose a member to come up and give 2 minutes answer. At 1 minute, the green side will be shown. Yes, and at 1 minute 30 seconds, the yellow side will be shown. And at 2 minutes, the red side will be shown. That means your time is up. However, if you still cannot finish your answer, you will have another 30 seconds to wrap your answer. For better understanding, each question I will ask twice. So, and I will give the prize to who come to answer my questions. So please volunteer yourself to this speech. Okay, let's start with our first table topic session now. Yes, the first question already show in front of you. The first question is, some experts say that salmon can swim upstream 45 kilometers for hours. If you could swim or run that fast, where would you go? Some people say that salmon can swim upstream 45 kilometers. If you can swim as salmon, where you would go? Any volunteer want to answer these questions? You can pick anything in this packet. Just 2 minutes. Let's try. Maybe this size or this size. Just 2 minutes. Fighting. ว่ายน้ำเร็วเหมือนแซลมอนจะว่ายไปไหนคะ Just by yourself. Not by car. If you can run or swim fast as salmon, where would you go? Any volunteer? This side? We have Scotland. Okay, please welcome พี่กวางค่ะ
So if I can swim as fast as salmon, I would like to go to Maldives.
So far.
Yeah, I think I will take a month or a year to go, but I would like to go there. Like everyone know about Maldives, I think it's very, very popular destination. There are a lot of choice, and the beach, the sea, everything there is very, very beautiful. So one day I think I would like to be there. Yeah. And if you can swim, so I already economic the ticket by train or by plane, so I don't spend not much money, I think. So that's all for me.
Thank you. Next one.
Yes, for our second question is, what is your favorite social network and why? So it's the question, what is your favorite social network and why? Anyone wanna try? Just like Facebook, Instagram, YouTube? Any volunteer? There's no speaker in this assignment today. Not picking, not PTT, not Apple. Maybe that side. Come on. ชอบเล่นอะไรคะ Yeah, please welcome. Yes, I don't know. What? Introduce yourself first. Okay. Good morning. Sorry. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Kantira Chainwan, and my nickname is Pom Pam. So I'm coming from the Bureau of Grand National Treasure ก็คือสำนักทรัพย์สินมีค่าของแผ่นดินนะคะ So the question is, what is my social network that I like? I like Twitter because it has fast news that I can reading for the timeline, and so you can hide yourself from other people because you didn't have to register with your real name, and you can be anyone you can be. You can use the picture of celebrity or idol that you like. You can be a man or a woman, and you can write anything you would like to, and if you okay, is time's up? No? Okay. Yeah, you can write in about the letters with 200 or 500 and
I'm not sure. But yeah, you can write anything you would like to. And okay, so Twitter is the social network that I love to play the most. Thank you. Yes, for our third question. Yes, we forgot to pick one. Yes, for our third questions, if you had to switch place with the pet or animal in this world, which one would you choose and why? If you had to switch place with a pet or animal in the world, which one would you choose and why? ถ้าเกิดแบบสลับที่กับสัตว์ตัวไหนได้หรือสัตว์เลี้ยงแบบไหนได้จะสลับกับอะไรคะ Maybe this side cheer you up. King, right? Wanna try? Please welcome King.
If I can swim the pet, I would choose monkey and tiger in the forest because I think monkey can stay with the human because it looks like human. It have a lie the same the human. Some the monkey can eat the fruits like a banana. Thank you.
Yes. For these questions, I really want to answer. I would like to be a bird. In my opinion, bird is symbol of freedom. And if I were a bird, I would travel around the world. Especially, I would like to go to Egypt. And I would like to see the Seven Wonders. And I can see my friend or anyone I would say, no matter they stay in other country, maybe fly to see them. And our fourth question: what motivates you to go to work each day? What motivates you to go to work each day? How about you? Wanna try? Wanna try? What motivates you to go to work each day? Come on. Come on. Yeah.
The first one I think is the money because we need it to use in every day, and I think I do the thing that I love. Now I work at the Bureau of Grand National Treasure. Yeah, it works is words about old things that's koi and I graduated in archaeology. Yeah, so I love history and I have nothing to say. I really nervous. My name is Thananya Unpaset. You can call me Bong. Yes.
What's your nickname?
Bong. Yeah.
How old are you?
27. Yeah. And I'm bad for English skills. And yeah. Yeah, thank you. Yes, nice girl. Okay, our last question. Would you mind if someone lied to you, if their lie really did help you in the long run? Would you mind if someone lied to you, if their lie really did help? Do you mind?
Long run. What mean long run?
Would you mind if someone lied to you, but their lie helped you in the long run?ถ้าคำโกหกช่วยเราจะโกรธไหมคะ Okay, please welcome.
Good morning. If someone lied to me but they lie help me in the long run, I wouldn't mind, because if they purpose is sincere and need to help us by sincerely, it's okay. Just as if I have a bad habit that make my work is worse, and they do something like for make me better person in the world, it's okay. Thank you.
If I'm at this situation, I really hate this situation. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I have fulfilled my duty, and may I return my control to Toastmaster of the day. Thank you.
Thank you, GMJ. And because we have still have time, and GMJ asked me that we're going to have a vote. So each of you will have a paper, and then you write down the number of the person who answered the question, just to vote that which one you like most, and you will have things in your basket. Okay, so we can run this with the prepared speaker, right? Okay, so the vote will be have the result after the meeting. The next one is session 2. So let us continue with the second session of today's meeting. As mentioned earlier, for today we have 3 speakers who are presenting from their basic communication and leadership manual. The first speaker The first speaker for this section is GMGG. She will be doing project to evaluate this project. We have Toastmaster GTM Arun. So could you please read out the objective of this project? Thank you.
Madam Toastmaster of the Day, fellow Toastmaster, ladies and gentlemen. The objective of project number 2 is to select an appropriate outline which allow listeners to easily follow and understand your speech. Make your message clear with supporting material directly contributing to that message. Use appropriate transition when moving from one idea to another. Created and strong opening and conclusion. Time 5 to 7 minutes.
Time 5 to 7 minutes. 5 minutes is green sign. 6 minutes will be yellow sign. And 7 minutes will be the red one. And you still have another 30 seconds. The bell will ring, and that's time up. So please welcome GMGG.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I come here to change TM Oil. Oil not here. She go a government in the center. Today, do you know my home where the old city where I want to talk about homestay. Do you know homestay? I have a homestay in Ayutthaya. I want to my homestay for tourism in the community, Muslim. My homestay near Chao Phraya River, near Bang in Paris. My name is Jirachaya. My name is Jirachaya. I am from Ayutthaya. My last name Rin Pitak. Please call me Jima. I want to say about my home tourism in the community. My community at Ban Thap community in Bang in Ayutthaya province. I want to create a tourist for Asian connect in my homestay. There are a lot of activity in my homestay. I include the activity about fishing, cruising, seesaw, climb on the tree, and go vegetable. In this room, how do you know the philosophy economic? I try to my community to the best tourism or rural tourism for the Asian Connect Thailand tour. I think I want because my homestay near Chao Phraya River. The community, I want to the community according to the philosophy of sufficiency economy, because the king have the project for Thai people. The sufficiency economic have recruiting expense. Please be about ลดรายจ่าย recruiting expense such as buying vegetable for household consumption. The second, my king give us การเพิ่มรายได้ in the sufficiency economic, increasing income for the sufficiency economic, such as having additional occupation processing banana products, make a banana also. And next, in my community, I want to have I want to have learn by learn the local wisdom have a ภูมิปัญญาท้องถิ่น local wisdom in the my project in the center of efficiency economic my community. I want because the local wisdom have as a knowledge management Thai tradition message แพทย์แผนไทยภูมิปัญญาท้องถิ่นนะคะ and next in the community I want to use technology about internet wire transfer in the community. I want to connect Thai for tourism. And next, in the community, at my homestay, I want to conserve natural resource อนุรักษ์ทรัพยากรธรรมชาติ in near my homestay near เจ้าพระยา river. I think is a planting tree in the garden of the plantation and the community forest is beautiful in neck. Okay, I try to give to my homestay for tourism in the community. This is my topic, my homestay for tourism in Ayutthaya, in Thailand. Thank you very much. Is my topic today. Thank you.
Thank you, GMG Ma. So we know that she's from Ayutthaya and she has a homestay for tourism. So maybe one day we go past Ayutthaya, we can go and visit her homestay. Thank you very much. The next one, the second speaker will be GM Gek. She will be doing project 3. To evaluate the project, we have Toastmaster Paisan.
Madam Toastmaster of the day, project number 3, get to the point. The objectives are to select a speech topic and determine its general and specific purposes, and organize the speech in a manner that best achieves those purposes, and ensure the beginning, body, and conclusion reinforce the purposes of the speech, and project sincerity and conviction, and control any nervousness you may feel. Strive not to use notes. Back to you.
Good afternoon. My name is Ranjana Chintanakul. You can call me Ken. I'm from Human Resource Management Division. This is my family tree. I would like to introduce my family tree. Let me start my grandfather and my grandmother. This is parents, mother. My grandfather, his name is Mr. M. Sukhatira. His job is director of the school at Wat Tom Keo in Ayutthaya. But now he passed away. And my grandmother, her name is Miss Suchin Sukhatira. She has a small shop owner. They have 3 sons and 4 daughters, including my mom. My uncle, his job is teacher. The subject is math. And my another uncle, his job is driver around Ayutthaya. And my aunt, she is a teacher at Sati Vitya Song School. Her subject is math. And my aunt, he's a teacher too. She teaches at Rajamit Mathayom School. Her subject is math too. And another the last person, their son, he was 7 days, just 7 days, and she passed away. And the last daughter, my mom, she is a teacher. She teaches at Rajvinit Mathayom School too. The same, my sister, her sister, and her subject is math too. And now my mom retired already. And next, my grandfather and grandmother, the parents' father. My grandfather, his name is Mr. Term. He is a farmer in Chachoengsao. And and my grandmother, she is a farmer too in South. And my aunt, she is a farmer too in South. The next, my aunt, he have a business owner like a rent circle, like a home rent. And the last, my dad, he is a director of the school at Wat Pachalavu Tham School, and now he resigned already. My mom, she graduated at Srinakarin University, Bachelor degree of Education, and my dad, he graduated Bachelor and Master degree of Education. They fall in love at Burapha University, and until they have me, only me, and we love forever. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, TM King. So it's very useful to see a pattern of family tree like this. Sometimes I think that I would like to make one like this, but so if you don't do it, so you never know that your relative will be in somewhere, and the relatives don't know each other. This is quite useful, and we know that GM Keng, she's her grandmother and father from Ayutthaya as well. So thank you. The last speaker for today, this meeting, is TM Apple, and she will be doing Project 4, right? Project 4. So DTM Arun would be her evaluator. So could you please read the objective? Thank you.
Madam Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmaster, ladies and gentlemen, the project number 4, objective of project number 4 is to select the right word and sentence structure to communicate your idea, clarity, accuracy, and vividly. Use rhetorical device to enhance and emphasize your idea. Eliminating jargon and unnecessary words. Use correct grammar. Time around is 5 to 7 minutes.
Thank you. Please welcome TM Apple. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Savani or Apple. Today I talk about my aspiration. Aspiration is meaning that you hope or ambitious to achieve in something. It is important to encourage your dream for making goals. Aspiration is defined as the act of having motivation. Many people have aspiration and or dream. Many people have an aspiration or dream for achieving goals and making goals to making something for mission complete. For example, someone is exhibiting aspiration to be a famous singer. He is practicing and taking lessons daily. The other people is making successful goals, but someone isn't making goal and change aspiration or goals. For me, when I was young, I had aspiration to become a doctor. It was childhood dream. I have to study hard and getting good results. And I like to wear uniform doctor and handle the equipment. I hope aspiration come true, but I didn't achieve in my aspiration because I didn't pass exam entrance to Faculty of Medicine, and so I changed my goals to study business administration. I had new aspiration to become a businesswoman that have good ethics doing business. However, in the present time, I am a government official by an incentive isn't my aspiration, but I promise to have good public service. In my future aspiration, I want to be success in my work and have promoted to higher position and have a happy family. In my opinion, the reality and the dream is different. Everyone has different aspiration, but the same action to be making successful goals. When it was impossible by various factors, you don't serious and you don't control it. You don't serious to be change goal so that you will be successful in your aspiration. Thank you.
Wow, thank you. The third speaker, she came with her confident, no paper in her hand, and then she just told us about her aspiration. I think, in my opinion, I would like to say something about the third speaker. She, her ability improved a lot. The first time I saw her give a speech, she just read out her paper, and now she comes without any paper. Great. Okay, so now it's the end of the prepared session speech, and we come to the last session, the evaluation session. Let us have the general evaluation. Please welcome GTM Paisan.
Madam Toastmaster of the Day, fellow Toastmasters, ladies and gentlemen. This is the evaluation session. In Toastmasters, the most important part is how to evaluate people constructively and positively. That's why this is the most important part of our meeting program. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to say that since the prepared speeches still fresh in our memory, we will deal with the prepared speeches first. However, in Toastmaster, time is the most important factor for our success as a speaker. In our club, if we make a mistake and speak too long or too short, it doesn't matter. We come back and take the challenge again. But once outside, we make one mistake, or maybe over time, people would not invite us again in the future. That's why you could see that in our country in particular, when you invite some speakers to speak at your organization, you have to put the definite time. In the past, when you invite a celebrity, the celebrity coming to your club, coming to your organization, if you did not plan well enough, most of them spoke over time. And then you dare not stop him or her. The some meeting, as I used to observe, the speaker went over time for 40 minutes. And everyone been sitting there. But if as a professional speaker, if you do that, if you are not a celebrity somewhere, people will leave the room and the room may be half empty. So this is what we learned in Toastmasters. And of course, time is so important. I would like to ask our timekeeper to give the report. Toastmaster Kwang, please.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's me again. As a time report, I would like to announce the time spent by each of you. For the impromptu part, the first one is me, but I am a timer, so I don't have time for me. For the second one is Toastmaster Pom Pam. She spent 1 and 41 seconds. Toastmaster game 50 seconds. Toastmaster Bong 1 minute and 49 seconds. Toastmaster Song quite short, only 34 seconds. For the prepared speech part, Toastmaster Shima spent 6 minutes and 47 seconds. Toastmaster game 5 minutes and 40 seconds. Toastmaster Apple quite short, 4 minutes and 45 seconds. That's all for me. Back to you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Kwang, for your precise report of the time. I would like to invite you to be our permanent timekeeper. Congratulations. And of course, the first speaker who gave the speech on project number, could you remember what project? Number 2. In Toastmasters, you would be invited to speak for the first time, called the icebreaker. And after your icebreaker, you take another challenge to give project number 2 to structure your speech. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, for Toastmaster Jima, I would like to invite her personal evaluator, DTM Arun.
Mr. General, your leader, fellow Toastmasters, ladies and gentlemen, especially our Toastmaster Jima, who delivered project number 2 today on the topic of my homestay. I believe that everybody understands what the meaning of homestay, right? And project number 2 we focus on the organization of the speech. That means the opening, main body, and conclusion. That are 3 main parts. I always say that no matter how long your speech is, 2 minutes or 2 hours, we need 3 main parts: opening, main body, and conclusion. And today, Toastmaster Jima open your speech by asking the question, do you know where I live? I mean, you want the audience to tell the audience that you live in Ayutthaya province, right? There you are the country. That is the opening. And then you move on to the body of your speech. You just explain that you live in Ayutthaya and in a place that where what we call the homestay. You live in you want in your home and your neighborhood, and then want to be a homestay and do some business for the tourists, right? According to your story, you do everything. You not only that for homestay, but you also have some other thing for the tourists. And you just followed our king's recommendation about the sufficient economy. That's why you can live it. And at the end, your conclusion, you want your community to be improved and make some money, right? Want a tourist to join to your community. This is what your organization. But your strong point, what is your strong point? What is Toastmaster Jima's strong point? She prepared her speech, right? And try to deliver your speech very well. Because from the first project up to now, just only the second project, and you advance a lot from my student. You have the desire to try to explain, I try to deliver your speech. That is one strong point. That means you have a well prepared. So I just would like to say that your time, 6 minutes 47 seconds, that's very good because your time is 5 to 7 minutes. So in the next time, the project number 3, you just go on and do the same thing. In project number 3, what is it? That is what I mean to the point. That is what is the story and to be to the point. But do the same thing that had opening, main body, and conclusion. And then you must prepare and he heard your speech several times, more and more, so that you can speak fluently. That's my recommendation. Okay.
Yeah, actually, for the general evaluator, I will not touch much on the speaker, but on the personal evaluator. Today, I give the benefits to our personal evaluators, because I would like to say that since our members are still very new and starting to give the speech, so don't forget to jot down what the point for your improvement. That is the most important thing. Because when we come to the meeting, somebody who is very good in speaking still learn something. Even for myself, at every meeting, I feel that I have been revitalizing myself, feeling better. When I speak somewhere, I can use on what I have learned from each meeting. So everyone can learn from that. Even some speaker probably practicing and we say, oh, how could she get the courage to come up here? And if she could, why not? Me, myself, I will do better. And so this is what we are doing in Toastmasters. I would like to give the speaker, Toastmaster Jima, and our personal evaluator a big round of applause. Congratulations. For the next speaker, Toastmaster Game Project number 3, get to the point, family tree. And of course, I would like to invite DTM Nasara as a personal evaluator.
Dear evaluators, fellow Toastmasters, ladies and gentlemen, for evaluation Toastmaster Game Project number 3, family tree, and I
I believe you prepare very well in terms of you plan to have the diagram of ability, and this is the way that show that you get ready to deliver your speech, and congratulations to do that, and please give her a big round of applause for this preparing. She showed her sincerity to share her family story, and I believe we all know her family and her history, and it would be better if you can use your family photo and put the name under this photo, because you can have engage the audience to know more your family. According to the objective of this project, I guess you focus on the purpose is to inform the audience, that's right. Next time you have a chance, you can make your speech more interesting by adding specific purpose, like how the audience can gain benefit from listening your speech. You can show something that you learn from your family, and the kind of the motivation, inspiration, persuasive speech, it depends on the story that you can link to the audience. And you can manage your time very well. You use only 5 minutes or some seconds in the, you meet the purpose of the objective, because 5 to 7 minutes. And unlike your style, you can deliver the speech like the natural way, and you dare to be yourself. Keep moving ahead and prepare something that can link to the audience, and the audience can gain the benefit rather than just only inform the audience. Then I think this is the way that you can make your speech better in the future. And looking forward to hearing your next speech. And congratulations again, Toastmaster King.
Yes. I would like to say that Toastmaster King project number 3. You know, when we move from one project, when we are moving up to another project, try to use our skills in a different way. And then because all the Toastmaster program are overlapping from each project, then we can be better and better. If you observe the person who are different from yesterday, that is what our purpose. We don't compare Toastmaster King with DTM Arun, TDM Arun with Toastmaster Warapon. We compare Toastmaster King yesterday with her today's self for a better tomorrow. This is what we do. Now, so that we are competing with our own development. Now, though this is the one, I would like to say congratulations to the speaker Toastmaster King and DTM Nasrat. Thank you. Congratulations. Before moving to the third speaker, I would like to come a little bit to the table topic session. For the table topic session today, Toastmaster King coming up here, and she spoke fluently and very effectively, explaining the timing regulations and went on. But one very important thing, since her English is so good, and when she went on, it's a bit too fast sometimes. One straight from beginning to the end. If you could pause a little bit sometime for the timing, and then our new members could easily grab the rules, and you pause a little bit. All the rest, you are our rising star. Congratulations. And of course, coming to all the table topics respondents today, I will not evaluate each of you, but I would like to say that we have 5 respondents. The first one, Toastmaster Huang, right? Second one, Toastmaster, future Toastmaster. Can it pronounce it right? Kantikra, right? The second one. And the third one, Toastmaster King. The fourth one, Toastmaster Kananya, right? And then the last one, Toastmaster Could you remember the name of Toastmaster? Yes, Toastmaster Song. All together, you could see that each of us coming up here, giving the respondents, I would like to say, like Toastmaster Kwan coming up. Today, most of you use a little short time for that. For Toastmaster Kwan coming up, giving like instance, a strike to the point. This is what we want in answering the question. Anyway, if Toastmaster Kwan could give a little more examples, and then people learn from that, that would be giving the impact to the whole story. Yes, congratulations, Toastmaster Kwan. At first, I thought of going one round. Anyway, I had something to note here, so I will come to the second speaker, future Toastmaster Kantira, right? You could see that when she came up here, even I observed some excitement in her, but when she delivered the speech, it is in a very conversational style. That's great. Keep it. Because when you say something, you use your body language beautifully. I would like to say, the only sometimes you got a bit, nervous, but still going on. This is your strong point. Please keep it, and you speak very naturally. Congratulations. And then the third respondent, Toastmaster King, she come up here and express her wish without any hesitation. Like to be, speech with a monkey or tiger. The only thing when you speak to the monkey, and then if you give a little more example on that, and the reason, don't forget when you talk about monkey and then you mention tiger, you forgot tiger. Then you talk about the monkey to the end. Somebody would be surprised, hey, Toastmaster King, how about the tiger? So when we would like to answer something, make sure that it's specific. And then when we give the conclusion, it will be very impactful. All the rest, I would like to say, you are improving a lot from what I had seen before. Congratulations. And the fourth future Toastmaster Kananya, she came up here with a punch to work for money. Very direct. Actually, at work, if your boss asks you, why did you come to work for money? It's okay, I understand. And then you started going on, then to express yourself clearly about something, and then you stop for a while, time up or not. When the time's not up, and somebody, then time up or not, then somebody say not up, then forgot everything. You still compose yourself and to went on. This is the courage you have. So keep on your strength. When you did not have anything to say, you pause. That's the right way. And then start when Jay try to help you out, and you continue that successfully. This was the great, but don't underestimate yourself. Don't tell anyone my English is bad. Yeah, don't say that. Because you can speak English, I would like to say speak English well. The only thing, if you practice more often, I do believe it will be great. And you are very successful. Congratulations. For the fifth respondent, Toastmaster, how to pronounce correctly? Song. Yes. Yes. Yes, song. Okay. Yeah, my Thai is so good. And yes, and then of course I would like to say, when she came up here, the question asking whether you could accept the lie or not, that somebody made it, but at least it helped you. And when she came up here, she just said, I don't mind. Yeah, actually, really, we don't mind if we become successful. The only thing after you say you don't mind, and then if you could give some reasons on that in order to extend the time, I do believe that you can do it easily. Because sometimes when you come up here, when you pause a little bit, and then you could go on, and then come to the conclusion. Yes. I always observe one person at one time that is different from the other time. When I observed her first presentation, first speech at the lecture, somebody invited her to come up. I thought that she spoke about like 10 seconds and she left. But Song, you are totally different. Congratulations. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, don't worry. When we have something to improve, just keep on doing it. Not only at the club, when we go back home, do something, and 2 weeks later, come and give another try. And of course, now come to the last speaker. The last speaker on project number 4. Could you remember the topic of the last speaker? My aspiration. You know, a lot of people say aspiration. I heard somebody from America also say aspiration. So we don't want to say it's a mistake. Now, but normally we say, I am aspired to do something. It is an aspiration or aspiration. It is up to you, don't worry. Because I would ask whether aspiration, I said it's acceptable. But if you want to say it, then more commonly like the aspiration of your wish or something. So ladies and gentlemen, for Toastmaster Apple project number 4, please welcome DTM Arun.
Mr. General Evaluator, fellow Toastmaster ladies and gentlemen, especially Toastmaster Song. In project number 4, how to say it? The purpose of this project is to, before I tell the purpose of the project, that one of the things that as a speaker, why we deliver speech, the purpose is we want our audience understand what we are saying, right? And the important thing for Toastmaster manual, the project number 4 already say, in order to let our audience understand what we are saying, we try to use the simple words, simple sentence, and short paragraph. Because if we can do this, I'm sure that everybody can understand. And today, you did it very well. Give her another round of applause. The other thing is, you know, Toastmaster Apple can deliver speech without looking note. Wonderful. I was so surprised that now she can deliver speech without looking a note. That means she had a very well prepared, right? Very well prepared. Only when you deliver speech, you are afraid that you forgot the message. You just look straight. That never mind, because in project number 4, we will not evaluate about the eye contact. We will later on in the body language, that one, we will say about that one. So today, your speech very good. Only when you open, the technique of open speech technique also have different kind of open. And then today you said, today I will talk about my aspiration. It's okay, but if you use it in a question, ladies and gentlemen, do you know what is my aspiration? Don't say today, I will say, but do you know what is my aspiration? That twist a little bit and then it's okay. You are the body of your speech. We can see that you would like to be a doctor at the first time. You try to study but you fail your examination. So you change to study in another thing and become a businesswoman. And that's why you are success like today. Also very good. I would like to say that you are delivering 4 minutes 45 seconds. Okay? Okay, because in 5 to 7 minutes, according to the Toastmaster rule, when we contest, any contestant who delivers speech from 4 minutes 30 seconds to 7 minutes 30 seconds qualify. So your speech time is 4 minutes 45 seconds qualify. So congratulations, let's go on for the next speech. Thank you very much. Yes, thank you for your evaluation, Arun. And for Toastmaster Apple, project number 4. So when you're moving to project number 5, you have to prepare a little bit about your body language, your eye contact. Yeah. And when you go to number 6, you have to use your vocal variety. Now, so this is the Toastmaster program. And then when we reach project number 10 altogether, then we use it in a professional way. Whether we use the PowerPoint or not, whether we use our vocal variety, well,
and this all included. How to inspire people, then we have to use the emotion. Don't forget, when we join Toastmasters, I always say, it's not written in the book, but the most important substance in a professional speaking manner is what's inside, is the emotion. Whether we can pull the emotion, when you are telling a story. Like when my friend was telling a story, and he said, my mother died, and then he started laughing. People thought, what happened? Your mother died? So be careful. When we talk about something sad, our facial expression will automatically be that. As a speaker, is different from actors or actresses. Last Monday, at our meeting, there were a few actors and actresses from Germany. And then they asked me what the difference between the actors and the speakers. I say, as a professional speaker, when we speak from our heart, draw our emotion, and then ignite the connection with our audience. They would cry before we did. But as the actor, you normally cry anytime you like. When you ignite it, you say sad story, my mother died, and then you cry. Speaker won't do that normally. Speaker will express it through the emotion. The most is that the tears start to drop while the audience already got the point. So this is the most important thing as a speaker. Because somebody thought that in being a professional speaker, we have to act like the actors. No. Acting, Toastmasters or speakers are not actors. But acting is part of our speaking career. This is very important. And of course, I would like to say, don't forget to give our speaker another big round of applause. And of course, President Ponchai started the meeting right on time. Great. And with a very lively opening remark, you made a lot of change. Because I saw President Ponchai open the meeting the first time last year. You know yourself better, you changed or not. But for me, you changed dramatically. Congratulations. Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Tam. I would like to say welcome back. Yeah. I saw her, and then one day she said, oh, she would be away for a few months. I mean, and she promises every time when she's in Bangkok at work, she will come back, and she comes. Wow, I don't know what to say. And then when she appeared elegantly. Elegantly, not arrogantly. It's different. Yeah. A-R-R, arrogant. And elegant. Elegant to mean when you speak, when you look, and then you look smart. We have smart IT, we have smart programs, but people don't say they have smart people. I don't know whether I am amongst the first that we are going to produce smart people. That is more important. Smart people look elegant, not arrogant. So when people look at you, they say, oh, this elegant lady means charming, ready to share. Arrogant lady, maybe you are a celebrity, you look at people, oh, nothing. So it's different. So as speakers, be elegant, not arrogant. And of course, I would like to say congratulations, our Toastmaster. And I would like to admire her for not forgetting her role as a Toastmaster. This is very important. Word of the day by Toastmaster Boy. Toastmaster Boy used the word habitat. Normally we stress the first syllable, habitat. Yeah, habitat. And then I'm talking about the Thai elephant, that's correct, because it's the Thai Elephant's Day. And you know, last time when you did something coming up, I said you were very nervous. Today, your nervousness turned into excitement. Do it, and do it again. I do believe that you can give description of words as an expert. Congratulations. Oh, when we talk about habitat, just now when we have like the play of words from A to Z, like Yeah, I thought one kind of animal we call numbat, NUMBAT, numbat in Australia. The numbat is a kind of animal that I think eats termites, not wombat. And numbat, we call numbat. I think so the numbat, yeah, numbat means eat termites. Yeah, with bushel of tail, and yeah, that is one of the things. And Toastmaster boy, congratulations again. Thought of the day, Toastmaster Tam. Toastmaster Tam, I didn't know whether you still feel nervous. But I don't know anyone observed last time when he came up, he looked more nervous. And one great thing of yours, when you felt nervous, when you pause, you smile. So people didn't know whether you're really nervous or not. That is your strength. Keep it. And feel relaxed a little bit. You look firm today, very firm, I would like to say. So keep on. Congratulations. Yes, and of course A to Z by Toastmaster Guang and Jay, even it took a little more time, but it benefited for all of us. It benefited all of us today, even myself, Ajahn Arun. I was very happy when Arun out. And when it's my turn, out. So great, congratulations to all of you who dare to make the difference. And of course, coming very quickly, we have our counter today. Toastmaster Guang, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, even me, I start by so my third positive is to report the sound that we heard from the speaker. Team Toastmaster Himach and Toastmaster King, I heard a lot of the sound a lot. So don't mind that it is necessary to repeat that much. But I don't want you to feel uncomfortable. It's just make you know how well and how much use the words are. But congratulations for Toastmaster Apple. You don't use that much, but you repeat the word. I think it's because of you try to remember your speech. So congratulations.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Guang. And now, actually, our club is not an English course. We try to help people communicate in English. So this is what we do. Anyway, since we have been conducting our meeting in English, and English is neither our mother nor father tongue, don't worry. We need to learn a little bit anyway each time how to use it correctly. So today, I would like to invite our grammarian, Toastmaster Ponchai.
Thank you, your Lord Liberator. As grammarian, my mention is wonderful to see everyone in this meeting. Today, I prefer confused words. The first one is lose. Lose is mean to come and to be without. Example, I'm going to lose my mind if you get that wrong again. The farmer were about to lose on hope. The next one, lose. It means not firmly or tightly fit in place. Example, I need a belt. The pants are too loose. And is your head or loose? Thank you very much. Back to you, Hello.
Yes, thank you very much for better English, what we call grammarian. Don't worry about the accent. I always say, sometimes when you speak something and people can understand, it means that your English is good. If you speak and then the native speaker cannot understand, probably their ears not so good. But we pronounce it because we may be different from them anyway. Now it says global English. You go to Malaysia, you take top of the world. I am going to the top, I want to cut the cake, and then you are right. Yeah, you want to cut the cake. Oh, don't say cut the cake, cut the cake. And then you say cut the cake. So now we are in the ASEAN era. Understanding is the most important thing. My friend went to America, and then people spoke to him. He said, sorry, I couldn't understand you because I have British accent. So when he went to London to with me, people talk to him, sorry, American accent. That's mean. So ladies and gentlemen, don't worry about it. The most important thing when we join Toastmasters, don't forget, it's not finished at this room. We just keep on struggling to be better. When we go back home, don't forget to do one thing before I leave the stage. Look into the mirror every morning and evening. Pat, Poison, you are wonderful. Next day, do the same thing. But don't say my name, please. Say your own name. So ladies and gentlemen, nothing will go everlastingly with a stop. But stopping doesn't mean dying. We will have a new beginning. So ladies and gentlemen, I would like to take this opportunity to return my control to our Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, our general evaluator. Thank you for all your evaluation. We are so lucky to have you in our meeting. I really feel like that. Please give a big hand to DTM Paisan, DTM Arun, and DTM Natara. Before we going to the end of our meeting, I would like everyone in this room start from the PMGG, Jima, to introduce yourself so people in this room know you. Introduce your name and your nickname and where you work, and how do you feel about this meeting? Just this meeting. Start with you, Jima.
Good afternoon. My name is Jit Rachaya. My nickname Jit. Please call me Jima. My nickname Mark. My Thai accent name Rachida. Please call me Jima. I care to meet you today, and I think we meet with next week again. Thank you.
TMK.
My name is Rajinath. My nickname is Ken. Come from Human Resource Management Division. I'm really happy and I'm glad to hear my comment from the program. Thank you.
My name is Sawani Bangjivatana. My nickname is Apple. I come from Regional State Property Management Division. Today, I love this meeting, PRD Toastmaster Club, because I can improve skill of English. Thank you.
My name is Sushita Pothiyalom. You can call me Sompo or Zombie. I work at Bureau of Finance. If you want to contact me, you can call me 5117 or any work. And for me, this club is just like a surgery, but not Korean surgery. It's surgery you from inside, surgery your English skill, your confidence, and your but I think it's good to be here. You will see someday if you continue to enjoy this club. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name. Sorry. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Parame Namjan. You can call me Bird. I come from sorry. I come from the government inspector at Sixth Floor. My position, general management at inspector. Today I'm at the top a little bit. I feel good and so happiness to see everyone. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Sathapana Osathanon. I'm from Grand National Bureau of Grand National Treasure. I come with my friend, and I it's nice to meet you all. Thank you.
Hello again. My name is Kamthira Chenoan and my nickname is Omtan. I am a conservator from the Bureau of Grand National Treasure, and for about this meeting I'm very happy, and it feels so good that everybody in this meeting can trying to speak in English, and it is a good thing for me and good thing for other people to try to practice English with no shy and have a confidence to speaking. And thank you.
Hi, my name is Thananya Onrasur. I'm from Bureau of Grand National Treasure. Yes, and I'm happy to be here today and listen to all of you speaking with no fear. It inspires me very much. Yeah, I think that I think I will do it. Just go and do it. Yeah.
My name is Ratanacha Sukun, name boy. I'm from Information Technology Sector. I understand from you. I can't think for someone or say. I will keep trying.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Thirapong Rapong. My name is Tam. I am from Information Technology Center. In the room have environment is very development is how to learn, read, listening, speaking, and recording. Thank you for this slide. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Piapong Kwanpo. My nickname is Kwan. I come from Information Technology Center. For today, I feel very comfortable. Even my English not that good, but I'm still practicing and try to sharpen my skill every day. So thank you, Ajahn, to come to teach us, to give us a very good and clear message. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, everyone. Again, my name is Oladi Tikapun. You can call me JJ. I work for a inside company that is outsourced, but under information technology of Treasury Department. Yeah. It's a pleasure to take so many roles in this club, but I will make it better at the next meeting. Promise. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. I'm happy to have all of you here today. And as I announced before that we're going to have a vote, and the result is already come out. I would like to announce now, and if I say the name, so I would like you to come to get the prize from Mr. Director. Okay? So the best prepared speech would go to GGM Apple. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Okay.
Thank you.
Congratulations. The second one and the last one, the popular vote would go to, I hope, future Toastmaster Pompan. Wow. Okay, thank you. I think it's come to the end of the meeting, and back to you, Mr. President.
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster. Thank you, everyone who joined this meeting. Thank you, Ajahn Paisal. Thank you, Ajahn Arun. Thank you, Ajahn Puk, to join us today. And I feel this meeting is a good meeting, and thank you everyone for today. A job well done, good job. And I would like to say the next meeting is on the Wednesday, 27 afternoon. And this meeting, I hope everyone so happy and coming again. Thank you very much. Good luck and see you next meeting. Enjoy it.